God bless you guys. This is your review for your test that's coming up. Most likely it will be Monday or Tuesday of next week, depending on if I feel like you guys are ready. So between this and the video that you guys will see Thursday, that will cover what will be on your test. So I just want to go over square root and cube again. You guys do have this same page, so please take your notes. Make sure you guys write your name. Write your name, please. And then you guys will have your practice questions down here. So we're gonna start on the square root side. So again, the main rule here is that the square root does not have a little number. Since it doesn't have a little number, this means groups of 2. So squares are groups of 2. Again, that means I want pairs of 2, not the number 2. It doesn't have to be 2 2s. It can be 2 of anything. So these 3 here do not have the little number on the outside. That means we're doing pairs of 2. Unlike cube root that you'll see has the little 3. But we'll get to that in a second. So again, no number on the outside means groups of 2. So the first step is to break this down. We can use anything that gives us 16 other than 1 times 16. So we can do 4 times 4 or 8 times 2. They're all going to give you the same answer. And I'm going to trade out the 4s for 2 times 2. 2 times 2. Cancel out the numbers that you already broke down because we don't want to double count the 4s. I traded out the 4s for 2 2s and 2 2s. 2 times 2. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 A's. So again, I want groups of 2, not that it has to be the number 2, but excuse me, in this case we do have 2s, so in this case it will be groups of 2s, pairs of 2s. But in any other case, we just want 2 of anything: 2 3s, 2 4s, 2 5s, 2 A's, 2 B's, 2 C's, anything that we can make 2 of. So here we have 2 2s, and then we have another 2 2s, and then I can do 2 A's and then another 2 A's. So again, I'm doing pairs of 2, not the number 2 itself. In this case, yes, there are 2s, but it can be 2 3s, 2 4s, 2 5s, anything that there's 2 of. And then every group that we circled, the number that's inside of it is represented by a single 2. And then this one will be represented by a single 2. So we want to multiply that. 2 times 2. That gives us 4. So I'm not doing, give me a second, let me explain this. I'm not doing 2 times 2, that's 4. 2 times 2, that's 4. I'm not doing that. Remember, each group is represented by a single 2. So this will be just a 2, and this 2 represents these 2 2s. And then we're going to take out a 2 from here, and that represents this pair. So that's 2 times 2, that's 4. And then we have 2 groups. We have 2 groups of A's. So we're going to write A power of 2. So that is everything that we circled. Left over in the inside of our radical would be this A. The A does not have another A to take it out. These A's are paired up this last A would need another A to take it out, which it does not have. Since it doesn't have a partner, it has to stay on the inside. So again, we did 2 2s, 2 2s, 2 A's, 2 A's. These 2's are represented by the 2. These 2's are represented by the 2. And then we have A to the power of 2 because there are 2 groups of A's. So I'll give you a sec to write that down. We're gonna do the same thing on the next number. I'm gonna give you a couple seconds to write that down. All right, so for the 24, we can do 6 times 4, 12 times 2, 8 times 3. Any of those would work as long as you break them down completely. I'm gonna do 6 times 4, and then we want to break down the 6 to 3 times 2, 2 times 2 for the 4. Again, cross out the 6 and the 4 because we broke those down, and we're replacing the 6 with 3 and 2. I'm replacing the 4 with 2 times 2, and then we've got 1, 2, 3, 5, and then 1, 2, 3. So again, here I want pairs of 2. In this case, again, we have 2's. So we can circle a pair of 2's, 2 2's. You could have circled these 2. Doesn't matter which 2 2's you circle as long as we're doing pairs of 2. I can't take out this 3 because it doesn't have another 3. I cannot partner up a 3 and a 2. It has to match. I cannot take out this 2 because it needs another 2 to take it out. So these do not have partners. Then I will do 2 M's, 2 M's again, and then 2 N's. So what gets to come out here, these 2 2's will be represented by a single 2. We have 2 groups of M's, so M power of 2. And then we have just 1 group of N. We're not going to put N power of 1. We don't put the 1. The N itself represents the 1, so just N. Just N. So again, we have 2 M power of 2 and then N on the outside because they all had partners. Now what's left over? We have 3 and 2. We have 3 and 2 that did not have partners, M and an N. Again, I cannot take out 3 and 2 because they need another 3 or another 2. So left over on the inside of our radical, we have 3 times 2. 3 times 2 is left over on the inside, that's 6. And then we have just an M and just the N. This would be our answer. So I'll give you a sec to write that down. So again, we're breaking down the number and circling groups of 2. Next, 72. We can do 9 times 6, 7, no wait, 6, 7, 8 times 8. And then I'm going to trade out the 9 for 3 times 3. Trade out the 8 for 4 times 2. And then trade out the 4 for 2 times 2. So again, I traded out the 9 for 3 times 3. I traded out the 8 for 4 times 2. And then I traded out the 4 for 2 times 2, and I'm crossing out everything that I broke down. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so now our groups. So I have 2 3s, 2 2s, and then we can do 2 M's, 2 M's, another 2 M's, 2 N's, 2 Y's, 2 Y's. So here we have a lot of groups. So again, for the group of 3s, just a single 3 will represent it, and then a single 2 will represent the 2's. We do want to multiply these 2 together for the outside, so that's 6. And then we've got 1, 2, 3, so that's M power of 3. We have just a single group of N's, so just N, and then we have 2 groups of Y's, so Y power of 2. Sorry, I know you guys can't do this, but I need more space. Actually, hold on, I'll just scoop this back. Okay, so again, the 6 on the outside came from 3 times 2. 3 times 2. And then we have 1, 2, 3 groups, so that's power of 3. We have just a single group of N's and then 2 groups of Y's. So left over we have a 2, M, N, Y. All of those did not have partners. 2, M, N, Y. So again, 3 and 2 represent the groups. 3 times 2 is 6. And then we have 3 groups of M's, 3 groups of M's, just a single group of N's, 2 groups of Y's. And then everything else in the highlighted purple was left over because they didn't have partners. So for cube root, it's all the same, except now we're doing groups of 3. So I'm gonna kind of fast forward through the breaking down part. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2. So here we're doing groups of 3. Groups of 3. So again, it doesn't mean that I want only 3's. It can be 3 2's, 3 3's, 3 4's, 3 5's, 3 6's, anything that there is 3 of. So I don't have 3 5's, so that can't come out. I don't have 3 3's, that cannot come out. I have 3 N's and another 3 N's, and then I do not have 3 Z's. I'm missing one. So all that gets to come out here are the 2 groups of N's, so that's N power of 2. And then left over, we have 3 times 2, which is 15. No N's are left over. They're all grouped up and they're all taken. And then we have the 2 Z's. So Z power of 2 is left over. So again, 5 did not come out because I need 5, 5, 5. 3, I would need 3, 3, 3, which I don't have. N's, I have 3 N's, 3 more N's. That's why there's 2 groups, N power of 2, because there's 2 groups. And then Z was just missing 1 more Z, because again, I need groups of 3 for this side. For cube roots, I need 3 pairs of 3. 8 times 2, 4 times 2, 2 times 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, next. So for the breaking down part, I did 8 times 2. That gives me 16. I replaced the 8 with 4 times 2. That's why I crossed out the 8. I replaced the 4 with 2 times 2. So again, I need groups of 3. So I have 1, 2, 3 2s, 1, 2, 3 A's, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So I have a group of 2. So again, I'm not doing 2 times 2 times 2. The group is represented by a single 2. So on the outside, we have 2. That 2 represents the group that I just made. Oops. So 2. And then we have just one group of A's. So this would be just A, not A to the third power. I only have one group of A's. So just A. I have just one group of B's. And then I have 1, 2, 3 groups of X's. So this will be X to the third power. Because there's 3 groups. Not 3 pieces in each group, 3 groups. So that's why these do not have power of like 3, because it's just one group. Technically, there's a power of 1, but we do not write that. Leftover, we have 2 A's and 2 B's. The 2 would need 2 more 2's to come out, which it does not have. The A was missing just one more A. And the B would need 2 more B's to come out. So we have left over 2, A power of 2, B. 2, A power of 2, B is left over. Finally, we've got 40. 4 times 10. 2 times 2 to replace the 4. 5 times 2 to replace the 10. And then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, again, I need groups of 3. So I have 1, 2, 3 2's. I do have 3 2's, but remember they come out as a single 2. I do have 3 2's. They come out as a single 2. I have 3 R's, 3 T's, 1, 2, 3, 1. Okay, wait, that's weird. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I have a group of 2. So 2 on the outside, I have a single group of R's, single group of T's, and then I have 2 groups of V's, so V power of 2. Left over, I have just the 5, R, T, T, V, V. So we have 5, R, T, 2, V, 2 left over. So again, the biggest difference between these two is that when there is no number on the outside, we do groups of 2, pairs of 2, 2 A's, 2 B's, 2 C's, 2 2's, 2 3's, 2 4's. When we have a power of 3 on the outside, we do 3 2's, 3 3's, 3 4's, 3 5's, 3 N's, 3 A's, 3 B's. So anything between 2 and 3, square is 2, cube is 3. Break down your numbers and then circle your groups. So you guys have your worksheet here. It's your turn. Go ahead and try those out. Don't forget to put your name on it.